Now from the rails to the roads, a dangerous situation where it's a highway that many of you have driven. Tonight, the News 4 I-Team is digging into the effectiveness of the Maryland Route 210 speed camera enforcement program in Prince George's County.
It's supposed to mail citations to speeders, but the I-Team found some of the roadway's fastest drivers are breaking the law with no consequences, raising questions from the community and from police about why the cameras aren't catching the culprits. Investigative reporter Tracee Wilkins has our story.
They call Route 210 the highway of death. And deadly scenes like this are why. Police say speeds exceeding 160 miles per hour happen on this 55-mile-per-hour road.
We don't want anybody to die on this road.
It's why Ron Weiss and others who live here fought years for automated speed cameras on Route 210. In 2019, state lawmakers approved 3 mobile cameras, among the first in Maryland, to be on a state highway in a non-construction zone.
It's working.
But Ron says there's a problem.
It's just not working on the really bad drivers.
The News4 I-Team obtained reports prepared late last year by the Prince George's County Police Department's Automated Enforcement Division. It expressed concerns, including why the vendor was at one point, quote, struggling to provide data every month. The report went on to say the vendor, New Jersey-based Conduit, has not fully addressed what appears to be a consistency problem in the data and produced 0 citations for speeds greater than 89 miles per hour. The bottom line is data suggests the faster you go, the less likely you are to get a ticket on 210. The I-Team analyzed data between April and October of 2022 and found that only 41% of photographed speeders were issued actual citations.
It's still bad, and we still don't know what the problem is with the cameras.
Former AAA spokesman John Townsend said while studies show the mere presence of cameras has proven to reduce overall speeding, he was surprised so many potential citations are being tossed.
Why would the contractor, who's in it for the money, give up that kind of revenue?
But he had one idea for what may be going wrong.
If you have a multi-lane road and you have multiple cars in the photograph, sometimes you cannot tell who the culprit is.
What's more important? Is it getting the actual citation, or is it just having the cameras here to deter behavior?
So the most important thing is to have the camera. But when you have anomalies in the system where drivers are going 140 miles per hour and they're not ticketed, that shows a lack of confidence in the data.
We took these concerns about the cameras to the vendor who operates them, but the vendor declined to comment and referred us to the county. The Prince George's County Police Department declined to go on camera, but in a statement said the ultimate goal of the program is to reduce speed on Route 210 and that it's meeting that goal because the data has shown a reduction in speed where the cameras have been deployed. The I-Team wanted to know how other speed enforcement programs in our region are catching the worst offenders.
Our highest clock speed was 173 miles per hour.
And there was more where that came from on I-83 in Baltimore, where the city unveiled a speed camera program last year. But instead of mobile cameras along the road, they have 2 fixed cameras mounted high above traffic, something Baltimore DOT Interim Director Corin Johnson says was necessary for I-83's design.
It's most definitely having the impact that we hoped. We are seeing people slowing down.
And speeders are getting caught. Johnson told the I-Team the program has a citation issuance rate of 97%.
We're constantly monitoring both the speed sentries, the cameras, immediately addressing any type of issues that might occur to ensure that we're getting that consistent rate accomplished.
Baltimore's cameras are operated by a different vendor than Route 210. That vendor verified the 97% number to the I-Team. Johnson said while the cameras themselves are a deterrent, so is following through with citations.
People know they can drive through there and get citations, but they're thrown out. Then you're not really concerned about it hitting your pocket and making it personal.
For Ron, the success of the speed camera program on 210 feels personal too.
If we don't fix this problem, more people are going to die.
Prince George's County Police did not respond to our questions about why only 40% of those speeding events have resulted in citations, or if they've addressed why no speeders going above 89 miles per hour were cited. They did, however, refer us to the Prince George's County Revenue Authority that oversees the program. The authority has not yet provided the information we requested. Tracee Wilkins, News 4 I-Team.
Now, in a statement, Prince George's County Police told News 4 the speed camera program could have a bigger impact if they were allowed to use more cameras. That could happen as the General Assembly is now considering two pieces of legislation involving Route 210. One piece would increase the number of cameras and the other would escalate fines, which are now just $40 for recidivist speeders.